Hey, it's me, Andrew. This is going to be your weekly reading for November 21st through the 27th. So I'm not folding, that's my chair. If you live in I guess in America at least, it is the week of Thanksgiving and giving thanks and really showing gratitude for everything that we have and remembering how fortunate we are to live in a country that still for at least for the next month has freedom. I made a political joke about basically the inauguration of Donald Trump taking away our freedoms, which is not really a joke. So yeah, we need to do something about that. But anyway, whatever. So this is a week of being thankful, of really, of one day being thankful and then going out shopping that same day to buy more stuff. So I'm one of those people. I will say thank you for everything I have, and then I'm going straight to Target. So it's just kind of an interesting dynamic, but capitalism. So I am using the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. I've been using this one quite a bit. I really, really like it. This has, I've said this in a post before, that this has replaced my Terra Mucha as my go-to deck for readings. And that's a big deal because that's like my favorite deck ever. So this is the deck I'm using. I'm also going to draw a card for us from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards as well, because I just looked at my table and it said they wanted to come up, so I said, why not? So, just shuffling, asking for guidance for the beginning, middle, and end of the week. So that is the beginning. I think those two cards are pretty. No. In the end, and there are those. Okay. I think we're going to have a lot of guidance this week. So for the beginning of the week, we have the King of Wands. So the beginning of the week is all about us taking control. Us taking control of our passions, taking control and being a leader. Whether this is a leader in your family, whether this is a leader in your workplace, whether this is just taking up the reins as a spiritual leader and a new thought leader. You know, someone who knows what they want and they go for it. The King of Wands to me is someone who is very established, someone who is very confident and powerful in knowing what they want and in having the determination, the drive, and the passion to go for it. Because I see the King of Wands as kind of the one that lights a fire under everyone else's ass. So if you are, if you have a cause, if you have a message, then this week is really a time to get that message out, to not wait on someone else to give you permission if that's what you're waiting for, to not wait on someone else to say, it's okay to do this, to not wait on someone else to maybe open the door for you, or, you're scared of what someone might think when you share your message. No, share your message. If you have a cause that you want to work towards, then do it. It is your passion. What other people think of you is none of your business. Remember that. So you've got this. King of Wands. This is really embracing your leadership capabilities. This could even be rising up and leading yourself into a new spiritual practice or a new level spiritually, leveling up like we do in video games. So, but you see, the King of Wands, nothing phases him. Nothing phases him. He is very I've got this. I'm not worried about what is going on. I'm sitting here. I know who I am. He's confident. And that's the main thing. Even if you don't know what you're talking about, be confident about it. That's something that I think my dad told me, which makes sense. I think my dad told me that. This is interesting. For the middle of the week, we have the Queen of Swords. So we have two court cards coming up. That's interesting. The Queen of Swords is, as Radley Valentine so lovingly calls her, the garage sale queen. So This is cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you in your life. Cutting away everything that is just BS and that's not serving your highest purpose and that's not helping you become the person that you need to be. Cut it away. And the Queen of Wands is someone who cuts it away and leaves it. She leaves it. She's like done with it. Like, she does not go back and pick it up. She doesn't go back and say, oh, but maybe this. No, she says done. So that's, and actually I have the app, Archangel Michael guidance app from Dorian Virtue. And last night or early this morning, one of his messages was, if people leave your life, I help people leave your life if they're not your real friends, or something to that effect. So there's going to be a lot of clarity coming up around the middle of the week about what you need to let go of, who you need to let go of, if it's a job you need to let go of, if it's a person, if it's a thought pattern, whatever it is, it's going to be time to let this go. And you're going to have that increased awareness and that increased logic to be able to push through this. If you're a water sign, especially, or an earth signs can be kind of stubborn, but especially I know for me, it's hard for me to think logically because I'm a Cancer. So I think with my heart, I don't think with my head most of the time. So it all depends on what else is in your chart too, but just generally speaking. So really be aware of that guidance and be able to, and maybe in the middle of this week, sit down and ask maybe Archangel Zadkiel to help you think logically about a situation, and also Archangel Michael as well, and ask them to help you move past what you are and cut away what you need to cut away from your life. Oh, this is interesting. So, got the 8 of Wands, and as I drew this card, what they showed me was kind of like a bow and arrow, but more like kind of like a catapult kind of effect, where you cut the string and then you go soaring. That's what's going to happen. So piecing this all together, just these 3 cards. Then we have, I'm not even looking at them, these 2 right here. The beginning of the week has you really standing firm and standing strong in what you believe, who you are, your passions, and really rising up to leadership roles in various aspects of your life. That in itself is going to push you to be more discerning of who you have in your life and what is detrimental to your cause and to your energy. Then the 8 of Wands says once you cut that away, cut those people, places, things away, you're going to soar into new heights, and it's just going to be mind-blowing when you realize just how much you're being held back. So these 2 cards came together, and we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. So another court card, which is really interesting. So I think this is really saying I think you might be cutting away people from your life this week. I think with all these court cards, that's what's going to happen. Definitely. So the 9 of Swords is a card that when people get it, they're like, because it normally shows this person sitting in bed like this, and it has like 9 swords behind him. And then we have the Page of Wands. So there's a new adventure that's coming your way. There's a mischievousness. There's a yearning to go somewhere you haven't gone before. But there's a lot of worry and fear around it as well. So there's a new direction that you're headed, but you have to let go of the fear and the worry and know that you are supported. The number 9 is all about your life purpose, what you have going on in your life that helps you become that person that you need to be. So don't freak out, don't fret. Everything is going to be okay, I promise. It's going to be fine. But you have to cut people away that don't need to be in your life first. So I'm going to ask which Ascended Master or which Keeper of the Light has a message for us. Kathumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So this kind of goes in line with the Queen of Swords energy. So if you've been thinking about cutting people, places, or things out of your life, then even thinking the thought you need to cut this whatever out of your life is guidance to cut that out of your life. As long as it doesn't come from a place when you're really mad and hurt and upset and you're not thinking clearly. But when you think about something and you just have that uneasy feeling, that's what means it needs to go. You have Kathumi. So trust your guidance. Trust what you get. Know that it's okay to act without knowing the outcome 110% of the time. So it's actually kind of an interesting. I'll just kind of let this be the end of the video. The Monday is actually the birthday of one of my friends that I had been friends with since second grade. We've been friends from second grade, through our second year of college. So about 12, 13 years maybe. Maybe a little after that. But, if someone can't accept you as you are 110% and give their support to you 110% without trying to change you or making you feel bad for not wanting to change, then you don't need them in your life. So if that's something that you guys are facing, then just know that if someone doesn't accept you 100% as who you are, and they have stipulations on how they want to love you or how they want to be your friend, then out the door. Bye, Felicia. Get out. Get it. Just leave them alone. Because there's no need for you to change for anybody, because you're perfect just the way you are. And just know that, because you are 110% perfect and divine and part of this wonderful, wonderful energy that we call God, the universe, everything. So you're made of stardust, so how bad can you possibly be? If you guys would like a reading, you can click the link below. If you like my video and you haven't subscribed yet, then what are you waiting for? You can do that below. So subscribe, and if you would like a reading, like I said, those are below. Yearly readings are available until the 31st of December. So you get about a 30-minute video reading with your yearly forecast, a written oracle card reading, which is 3 cards, and then you get access to an exclusive guided meditation that I made for those of you lovely souls who get the yearly reading. So I will be seeing you guys very soon. Angel blessings. Bye.